All right, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so your girl been out for a couple of days, been storing up and canning and jarring my ass off, and you know what I'm saying, getting ready just for anything. And pretty much, I happen to fall in love with this canning slash jarring shit. Yeah, this stuff comes in handy. So my advice to y'all, unless y'all want to be like these people that's getting hit by all these hurricanes, it's time to stock up, time to jar up. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to show what we're going to do today is we're going to start jarring up some spaghetti sauce. But right now, I'm going to give y'all some pictures of what your girl Deja already stored up and ready to go. Okay, now time to roll the clip.
As Florida communities are trying to recover and rebuild, nearly 5 million customers without power in Florida. More than 1 million others are in the dark throughout the rest of the Southeast. And to make matters worse and more inconvenient, most of Florida will see daytime high temperatures into the 90s this week, so it's going to get pretty unpleasant. All that work has got to be done. No air conditioning, no phones or communication, or if they have a landline, sometimes that can work, but not cell service in a lot of places. No refrigeration, obviously, because no electricity. Seen as Miguel Marquez has more.
We cook the pork chop, chicken, and sausages. He done took the sausages off the grill.
Cooking outdoors for many residents in this central Florida town, still without electricity, the only option. How difficult is it to live day to day here?
It's sad. And it's hard. Cause the stove don't mean you got no more meat. When this gone out, we done.
With many displaced by the hurricane, Walker now has 8 people living in her house today. She's cooking for 12, and she still doesn't know when the lights will come on.
You keep calling, they say they don't know when they're gonna be back on.
So how many times have you called?
I'll call about 50 times.
Nearly 36% of the people here live in poverty. Agriculture, sugarcane and cornfield work, much of it temporary, powers the economy.
As you can see, all our vegetables for cooking, they all is right now.
Fontil Deity has a wife and 5 kids. He works translating Creole and English in a local health clinic.
And also those of us who have children also, it's tough because I don't have any milk. I couldn't get any milk. Not only when Dixie closed, but even if I had bought it, I wouldn't be able to store it.
And there's nowhere else for you to go.
There's nowhere else for me to go.
The town's main grocery store open, but no power. No meat or milk either.
For every day that you're without electricity, how hard is life?
Very hard and stressful. Because as you can see how hot the sun is. Imagine you can't turn your AC on.
Here and across Florida, there's not one problem, but thousands. Power lines toppled by wind, some snapped in half. Trees fell everywhere, bringing power lines down with them. Crews from Florida and beyond working around the clock, but the damage widespread and massive. Water and sometimes ice can't be distributed fast enough here. Fresh food in short supply.
I don't know what else we're gonna eat, and I drove all the way to Clewiston to find some food, but there's nothing, there's no hope.
So where does the next meal come from?
Just, no one knows. I don't know. Just put my hope to God.
Mayor Steve Wilson expects full power to be restored by the weekend. Towns across Florida facing unprecedented difficulties.
Belgrade is probably one of the most diverse cities you'll find for a rural community. First time in the history of Belgrade we ever had a mandatory evacuation.
An historical record they never hope to repeat or break.
Well, as you can see, people are fucked. Alright, so we're going to switch it over to the jars that I've made and got ready just for case anything happened. You know what I'm saying? But first, I want to send my prayers out to the people in Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and in Florida. I hope y'all are safe. And remember, don't go to those Red Cross. You know they FEMA camps, right? I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going to do some clips on later on today and all this week. Show y'all the proof in the pudding. But right now, we're going to stick to the subject. And I have to show you some pictures of the jars that I've already made and threw in storage just in case. And to later on today, or maybe tomorrow, I'm going to make some spaghetti, and I'm going to put that on here, show you how to make spaghetti sauce and throw it in some jars and do it in the pressure cooker. All right, and we're going to sign off with some love, peace, and hair grease.